Running out of ideas for your child's baon? Well, let's get some from Pia Bonalos, and she's got some back-to-school recipes this morning. Hi again, Pia.
Hi, Hillary. Having a nice baon with you when you go to school is enough reason for you to go and actually stay for the whole day. Well, at least that's enough reason for me. With me is Charlene Tan of the Clubhouse to give us a little bit of tips for this baon ideas. Good morning, Charlene.
Morning.
So what are we doing this morning? I know you're showing us 3 dishes.
Yes, we actually already did the grilled chicken burger teriyaki. So what we did was to mix together ground chicken. You can actually substitute it with pork or beef. Mix in a little soy sauce, salt, pepper, with flour and onions. Shape them into patties, and then we make our teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
So the teriyaki sauce, we mix together soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, rice wine, water, sesame oil with a little cornstarch, and then we simmered it until it was thickened, and then poured it on top of the burgers.
Yum, it looks so good. And you did mention that you could substitute the chicken for pork or for ground beef for those of you who want like different options. And is this something that you could actually, kasi di ba, the thing about baon, parang you can't really prepare it naman every day.
Yes.
Pwede mo bang i-store na lang yan sa freezer and then just fry it when you're ready?
Yeah, actually, you can cook the patties beforehand and then just put it on the microwave or heat it in the stove when you want to put it for your kids' baon. And then the sauce, you can also prepare it ahead and then just pour it on top.
Ah, so that's okay. So parang it would be easier, especially for those working moms who have a lot of things in their minds na para you don't have to do everything from scratch right on the day itself.
Yes, correct.
And then right now, if you could just smell what I'm smelling right now, I was telling Charlene how much I love the smell of sauteing bell pepper. So can you tell me what you're doing right now?
So this is our ham and sausage fried rice. So it's basically a good idea for leftovers. So let's say you have a leftover ham or sausage from yesterday's breakfast. You can put them all together with garlic, onions, and bell peppers.
Okay.
And then since for the kids, we add in spaghetti sauce just to give it, you know, that sweet taste before we add in our rice.
And of course, kids always love a little bit of color, and red is something that I know would really entice them and enough to whet their appetite.
So we actually just mix them all together, and then just so to give them, you know, more reason to enjoy it, we put in scrambled eggs on top. Kind of like a Chinese fried rice kind of dish.
And of course, with the scrambled egg right there, you get your protein requirement for the day, and there's already the energy requirement from the rice because of the carbs. And pwede rin ba, like for those who are watching their weight, kunwari, if they want like brown rice, red rice?
Yeah, you can always substitute it with your preferred kind of rice. This is just an idea for kids kasi syempre usually kids, they would prefer mas, you know, the usual white rice.
Yes, and of course, a lot of them are more familiar with it as well. Kapag ganyan, like how would you know that it's ready?
Okay, so basically we just want to dry it out a little for fried rice, and then once it's mixed in well, we can actually transfer it na to our to our baonan.
I'm so happy that, you know, I get to know these things because I have no talent in the kitchen. All my talent is in the eating. So, you know, now I get to see like the other side of the coin.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
There. So, and then we put in our scrambled eggs. So it becomes a full parang meal na for the kids.
Yum, and who would say no to that? Kids, adults, even for those of you who are like going to work and then, you know, sometimes you want to have your packed lunches with you. This is a nice idea for you guys to do as well. At least you can make use of your leftovers and then just whip up a dish like that. And then you could also have the chicken teriyaki along with it.
Yeah.
That's yum. And then of course, this one I'm super excited about because of my sweet tooth. Usually when I was a kid, I really loved when I had a PBJ sandwich. But today, you're giving it a twist.
Yeah, we're using cookies instead because I wanted to avoid that soggy factor which happens when you know, bring it to school early in the morning and then you're having it for merienda. So something different, cookies, which I think kids love, and then you spread peanut butter on both sides. So you can be generous if you really like peanut butter.
And peanut butter is really good for you because of all its health benefits. And even for those of you who are very health conscious, peanut butter has all those health advantages you have.
Yeah, you can actually substitute it also with like a hazelnut spread if you want it a little different.
Or even like almond butter, diba?
Yeah, or cookie butter.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so yummy. You just gave me an idea. For me, that's something that I'll be doing later on.
Yan. So we just spread it out and then arrange the bananas. So this one gives kids, you know, added potassium.
Yes. And it would
energy.
It would be fun also for moms, like if they would want to do it with their kids, because if the kids would like be doing it themselves, they would be more excited to eat it.
Yan.
What is this cookie that you used here?
This is actually just chocolate chip cookie.
Yum! Sarap!
Yan.
Okay.
Tapos ideally, you wrap it also in foil para lang the cookie doesn't soften.
And that's such a pretty wrapper because you see usually our foils are like the plain ones lang. Since this one has more color, it's enough to really excite the kids as well.
Actually, sometimes it's also nice if you think of different ways to pack your kids' baon so that it would also entice them to, you know, eat it during lunch break or recess. There, and then you can put it in like a pretty paper bag or like a Ziploc if you want.
That's
So
really
ready.
There, that's enough to really make the kids excited. And then this one naman, parang there are bigger chunks. What kind of cookie is that naman?
This one is a triple chocolate cookie. So depending on really what you have at home, you can use any kind of cookie to make your sandwich.
Are these cookies available here at the clubhouse?
Yes, actually, we have cookies from time to time during weekends. And then, if not, you can actually use any cookie you find in the grocery or your favorite bakery.
There you go. And then, of course, like you mentioned, that's another thing that I really didn't like about sandwiches na kapag it's there na with you the whole day, it becomes soggy. And then now this is a nice new way of enjoying that sandwich. You get your protein also from the peanut butter, and then you get the potassium from the bananas. And of course, who would say no to something sweet from the cookies right there? And of course, you know, I can't resist. I have to give this a go right now. And how I wish you were my mom and then you make this baon for me every day, Charlene. Thank you so much. Do you have any other last-minute tips for your moms out there who are, for example, always busy and on the go? What could they do so that they could still have time to prepare baons for their kids?
Actually, everything starts with good planning. So let's say the night before, you can already plan what you're going to do the next day, do some prep work early on. So on the day of the during the day, you don't have to do a lot of things, and at least your kids will still enjoy their baon.
And of course, if this would be my baon, I'd be really enjoying it. Of course, I just took a bite and didn't even tell you about the cookie. This is really, really yummy. Of course, you guys know how a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tastes like, but put a cookie in there, well, of course, you know that that's just heaven. Thank you so much, Charlene.
You're welcome.
There you have it. For those of you who are looking for baon tips, just keep experimenting in the kitchen. And of course, I hope you got a thing or two from all the dishes that Charlene showed us this morning. Back to you, Claire and Hillary.